Hey guys, I am Lana. This is from Corporate Crystals. We're back for another video. I'm excited about this video. We're going to talk about twin stuff. I'm seeing some trends. I'm seeing some movement with twin stuff, so I just want to share because I just feel like you guys deserve to know. It's cool to know, right? So before I get into what I'm seeing, I want to just kind of disclaimer, trigger warning, let's say. The trends I'm seeing are all across the board. And so I'll start there. Some are, it's all neutral, but some would be considered bad and some would be considered good. Okay. So I'll start there. The other thing is, wherever you are in your own energy, use your discernment on if your own twin connection and if your own energy and where you're at in your journey right now, if you even want to hear about other twins and what's going on with them. Make a discerning decision for yourself to vacate out of this video if you can't handle it right now, right? Or if you're going to attach onto these trends that I'm telling you and take them as yours and have expectations that you then will attach onto or whatever, please don't do that either, right? What I am wanting to do is share this information for anyone who is intuitively very strong within their connection and they will resonate with some of the information, the trends that I'm seeing. That is the reason I want to share this this information. But I really want anyone to just protect yourself, protect your connection, protect what you intuitively are feeling. Take that as the priority over this video and understand that these trends I'm about to talk about are not for all twins. It is for twins who have been deep on their path for a while. It is in regards to twins who have been doing their healing work and they are at kind of milestone moments within their journey, a variety of different ones. And so I simply want to share that information to kind of share it, educate individuals, and then also bring some individuals who are feeling like they will resonate with what the collective is going through. Because it's always nice to know you're not the only one going through stuff, So yeah, please use your discernment. Please don't attach on to these trends and try and claim them as your own. If you just found out you're on a twin flame journey, I promise you these trends have nothing to do with you. You know what I mean? And I love you. Welcome. But if you are deep on your path and you know intuitively what is going on with you, your twin, and your connection, and these trends resonate with you, then I'm glad I'm sharing them for you. Okay, so to start, I would say the Gemini new moon that happened on the 18th of June, 2 days ago, let's call it a week, within the last week. I have been doing sessions, talking to people in a variety of ways that are twins, and they are telling me that there is movement within their connections. Some of the movement is movement for the first time in years. And it's across the board. So we've got a handful of people who have told me that they're being guided to let go of their twin, to detach from their twin. They can feel within themselves that they are needing to let go for their own highest good. And that is a part of the journey that I've been at multiple times, so I completely understand. It's not easy, but it definitely is for your highest good, and it also is for your twin's highest good. You're energetically connected, so although it is very painful and very confusing when that happens on your journey, it also is, if you're being guided to do it, and if you feel energetically that you need to do that for your own highest good and your own best interest, your own well-being, then yes, you need to let go of your twin and take your power back and focus your attention on you and detach and move forward according to your own intuition, right? If you are in that situation, please just know I have multiple other twins telling me that that is what they're being guided to do right now, and it is kind of they didn't expect it. some energetic shift has happened in certain connections that are making people at that pivot point. So I wanted to share that. If you're there and you resonate with that, then you're not alone. And I know it's really hard when that happens, so just know that, like, I love you, okay? Then we've got people who have not spoken to their twins in like years, and they're officially back in contact with their twin in some form of third dimensional communication, which is so crazy. And it's a very overwhelming experience for some of these people, right? So I wanted to share it. I know some of you have commented on some of my most recent videos and said that you are one of these twins who has like just recently gotten back in contact. Maybe you were the one who sent the message, or maybe your twin sent you a message, right? I want to hear, the other twins want to hear. Please tell me and tell us if you're part of like the group where there's a shift that just happened in your twin connection, or you're feeling that shift, whatever it is, whatever you're willing to share for other people to connect to, we would love that. But I am seeing that as well. I had a client who literally, we had a session and then the very next day, their twin contacted them for the first time in like a while. And this is like, the conversation is, hey, I think we're twin flames. And then the other individual being like, yeah, I do too. Very crazy. It would be super overwhelming. So nonetheless, I wanted to share it because it is 100% something I'm hearing multiple times. The other trend I'm seeing is I have consistently more masculines contacting me. And as I am communicating with the masculines, they're trying to figure out what's going on. They're waking up. They're very intuitive. And I would just say, like, the best way to put it is the masculines who are, there's a couple groups of masculines from like what I'm seeing. There's the masculines who were avoiding their work, they're avoiding everything, and their life is going to get blown up because they're literally distracting themselves and trying to like be in denial, lie to themselves, and etc. So those masculines are like lost. Okay, so that is happening in the collective, where there are masculines who are kind of like lost souls right now. And they're like running and denying and things of that sort. And my heart is with them, or if you're one of them, please just know, like, we love you and we're here to support you, me especially, if you want to contact me. But there are masculines who are like very lost and they're trying to run away from this right now. Then we have the other masculines who are awakening, figuring out what the heck is going on, and making changes within their reality to align to their soul path and align to their feminine. And they're, a lot of them are kind of like afraid that their feminine has forgotten about them. A lot of them are afraid that they're not going to end up in a relationship with their twin, right? And what I would say, if any of you are watching that, is it's all very specific on each individual soul path and each connection, each twin connection. And I also do feel that there are elements of like what has been done on the journey and what hasn't, and what is for the highest good of both individuals based on what has happened within the connection, right? So no one can tell you what's going to happen within your connection other than God and your own intuition. But I did want to share that because there are masculines who like, they're making strides, they're doing a bunch of work on themselves, and they're actively like seeking to get back to their feminines, and they're scared that their feminines are forgetting about them, or they're scared that they're not gonna like end up with their feminine in a relationship. And again, like, that's not anyone's decision other than the masculine, the feminine, and God coming together. The other thing I really want to mention on this is, like, from my experience, the feminine surrenders to God, and so then the masculine has to go through God to get to the feminine. You cannot get to the feminine who has surrendered to God without going through repentance, essentially, and surrendering to God and surrendering to your soul mission. Surrendering to the Christos Sophia path within yourself. And I know for myself, I had to go through like a repentance. So I anticipate that there are masculines who are struggling with that right now as well, based on these trends. Those are like the lost soul ones, you know? And those ones are protected. Those ones have their spirit team, their angels. There's nothing that the feminines need to do with those other than focus on yourself and take care of yourself, because you cannot save another individual. They have an entire spirit team. They have God. They have everything that you had on your path to help you. They have it too. So just like focus on you and self-love and all of that. But it is trends that I'm seeing, or are trends that I'm seeing. So I wanted to share it with you guys. There's definitely movement within the twin flame collective right now. And I know from the higher dimensions in the cosmic monad, we have reunions that are happening. We have the twins that are part of the cosmic monad are coming into reunion energetically and also in the physical. Excuse me. So as that happens, the energy will continue to shift, because what happens at the macro manifests into the micro, right? So energetically, it's like a waterfall. So I wanted to mention it. If you're feeling this, or if you're participating in this energy, if you're having shifts in your connection, if you're willing to share, we would love to hear. But yeah, it definitely feels like it's a little bit all over the board, but the connections, if they were stagnant, or if they, yeah, I would say stagnant or kind of like whatever, breakthroughs and shifts are definitely seeming to have been occurring over the last week or so. So I wanted to share it with you guys. I hope this is helpful. I hope any of you who are going through these breakthrough moments or these shifts, no matter which direction it is, if you're being forced to let go, if you're coming into like contact with your twin, all of it is perfect. You're perfect wherever you're at. You follow your own intuition and your own path. Everyone is on different like time frames for this, so there's no rush, right? Your path is perfectly designed for you, and these other individuals' path was perfectly designed for them. Some of these individuals have been in these connections for like a decade plus, right? So just to call that out. But yeah, I wanted to make sure to share the information. I hope it's helpful, and I look forward to hearing what's going on in your connections if you guys are willing to share. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Okay, bye-bye.